Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope all is peaceful in your world today and that you're about to have a magnificent day filled with opportunities and possibilities. Welcome to Impossible Live. Welcome back if you're joining us again. Let us know where you're tuning in from and the way we can help you in between impossible lives. Today's topic is sweet dreams are made of this. Yes, I am channeling my inner Annie Lennox and the Eurythmics from Sweet Dreams. And one of the reasons why the topic came up is we're approaching the new year and everybody's talking, or many people are talking about how you're approaching the new year. What goals are you looking forward to? What dreams are on your wish list? What steps do you wish that someone would help you take? I always keep looking at it from the perspective of our really, as I call it, fragile world. We're in a world now where sometimes the conversations that we'd love to have with ideal future clients, with collaborators, with team members, with family members, they're a little harder sometimes because of generations and sometimes just because of life. If we could all get together, and we wouldn't necessarily all be on the same page at the same time, but we could all get together to help someone else take a step towards their dreams or that really brightened up their world, that helped them redefine what joy or success or progress look like, what the momentum looks like. What would that be? I was hanging out recently with our absolutely amazing hairstylist who has a fabulous YouTube channel. She is doing yoga with her dog. And she's brilliant. And we were just talking about the changes, the things that we could do to kind of take one step. And I said, holidays coming up. I'm ready for a new do. I'm ready for a chance at a reset. And she helped me go back and forth until I could figure out what that looked like. Maybe it's very different from the Mel you saw last week or the Mel you saw last month. But for me, it was a step in a direction of a dream. And we don't take them alone. We don't take them lightly. We don't think of them lightly. And a lot of times, we don't feel like we're in a safe enough circumstance or environment or culture sometimes to kind of share that dream with somebody who can help us take a step. I love it because when I threw the question out, Martin Stark, I adore this gentleman. He is the courage champion. If you are on LinkedIn, please follow Martin Stark. If you haven't had a chance yet to listen to his voice yet in his audio rooms, The Courage Corner, or on LinkedIn Mastery on Fridays, sponsored by Thought Leadership Branding Club. In full transparency, I am a happy member with Roy Kowarski and Ilya Francis and Leanne Calderwood and Lanier Johnston. Hopefully, Lanier, I have your correct last name. But Martin, I had a chance to hear his voice on a day where I didn't feel like the world was exactly helping make dreams come true. And we need to meet these people. But as Martin said, if helping somebody take a step, Martin's definition is in the comments on LinkedIn. I really appreciate it. He says, how can we help inspire others with courage and demonstrate ways that they can make their dreams possible? I love that because I thought of it from the perspective of we need help finding resources or we need help finding inspiration. Sometimes still a support to just kind of lift us up just so we keep going. And in a different world, maybe it could be as simple as one of my hashtags, make space to emerge. Maybe it could be simple as another hashtag, ignite trust. But how can we help lift each other up? so that we're one step closer to whatever that feels like that those dreams are. And what's one thing we could do to put a little twinkle in someone's eye and in a team member's eye? I think of it from the perspective of parents and family, and we know many of us, we're starting to have a lot of family celebrations already. And we're perhaps shopping for gifts or wishing we didn't have to shop for gifts. But in some cases, we may hear from someone else something that stifles a dream, that can make someone feel a little bit less than it's possible. So how can we lift up to kind of not necessarily combat the good and bad, because it's always going to exist, the positivity, the different vibes, the different beliefs, the different energies. But what are other things that we could do to help others take steps? I was delighted recently that a health coach reached out, and person probably has a crystal ball, because how many people on that resolution list that they may not keep longer than, some say, the first 9 or 10 days a year? Maybe some things they're interested in are healthy, or health solutions. Someone shared a retreat. Someone shared a webinar that was coming up. Someone shared a conversation. Therese Lang was here a couple of weeks ago teaching us how to tune into our sound rainbow to kind of achieve an inner calm. These are all things that we could do to help each other, maybe reach or navigate those dreams. And I know I mentioned a bunch of hashtags earlier, and I have a tendency to try and think of it in sound bites. It may not work for everybody else. They maybe need a longer list. They may have a really detailed, full color, rich dream that they want to share with others, so we can help them get buy in, get sponsors, get guests, get team members, volunteers. Um, Maybe it's somebody to run their tech so they can breathe easier, or a team member who can handle social media. And I know these are lots of options. It's a reminder others around us have really full color, bright dreams. They're vibrant, and they don't necessarily feel comfortable enough to share them. I've been loving recently the digging into music and playlists and a lot of songs from the perspective that they can really help us get there. So, what are some of the things that we could do to help each other? I smiled this morning, a message from Bobby in Thought Leadership Branding Club, that he was looking for a speaker on Friday, and he doesn't realize this. I have a presentation that I'd love to bounce off of a talented, engaged audience to kind of test it out and see what it looks like. So I'll try it on Friday. But that person who doesn't necessarily know that we're struggling with something, we're working on something, that we want to share something, how how can we help them feel more comfortable to invite us in, so we can help their dreams become full color, really become sweet, so they can taste it, so it comes like a really rich dessert. I'm smiling today because a lot of the technology services that we use are doing updates. They're making it harder for us to see each other's comments, to kind of stay in touch. It's kind of like those direct messages or those spoofy. Are you getting them too? Those spoofy marketing calls that look like they're a hang up. No one's actually made a call. When you dial back, you become a telemarketer's fantasy island. And one of the things that I love about sweet dreams are, it's a chance to raise a glass to you, raise a toast to you, to wish you and your family well, to celebrate your milestones, celebrate your wins, celebrate your offers, any seeds, any new steps that you're taking, as we all rarely have a chance to just pause and invite each other in. So today, I'm going to take advantage of the chance to keep making sweet dreams possible and to keep celebrating you. And thanks for the celebration hands with the virtual toast. This one is for you. If we had not had a chance recently to raise a glass, to connect in person, to say hi online, please stop in to one of our upcoming open houses. Stop into We Rise and Soar. Thanks for your cards, for just reaching out, for all you do to bring smiles across the miles. Because it's hard to believe that next year we'll celebrate our 100th on Possible Live. So I want to thank you for joining in, whether you join us for a part of a segment, for all of a segment, to cheer on one of our amazing guests that we've had a chance, and we're about to send thanks to all of them this year. And we'll thank them all online so you have a chance to reach them. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, beautiful? Welcome. Welcome back. And whether you're taking big steps, like Cheryl's having an absolutely amazing event next year, and she's looking for really talented speakers to join her at a fabulous summit. Is there something else that you have going on that you'd like us to help others become aware of? Let's give each other a chance to wish you a magnificent season filled with opportunities and possibilities. And let's give you a chance to raise a glass in person, virtually, and invite others in. So, yeah, sweet dreams are made of this. Dreaming of a better, lighter, brighter world where more can flourish, have a chance to live in peace, to send the children off to school safely, to welcome them home safely, to wish safe travels to family members about to pop in and out over the holidays, as they're about to step out, as parents are picking up their young adults from college, or they're flying in, or they're on a bus, or they're traveling some other way. But really, just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for inviting guests in. Thank you for resharing our posts, for tagging people, for inviting people in to check out the Be Visible Villages and I'm Possible Live, and for all you've done to help take more steps to ignite trust. I wish you the absolute best day, a magnificent day, and a really peaceful season filled with opportunities and possibilities. And for those who are still in an extended season of grief, gratitude, and not necessarily acknowledging what the growth is yet, possibly, or the gratitude, take some time to make some space for you as you're honoring guardian angels and trying to take great care of yourself and your families. Thank you so much for joining us again. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the other side of 2024, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. so that one day we all wake up in a world that's a bit less fragile. Until then, stay safe, stay well, stay inspired, and please stay in touch. And have a magnificent day filled with opportunities and possibilities. Take great care.